in the present tense. I want to repeat that. It's in the present tense. I did not say I will have lucid dreams. I said I have them. If you put it in the future, you are always putting that desire out of your reach. So you want it in the present tense. You write it all in capital letters, and you're going to go through and you're going to create some type of artistic drawing using the letters and using each letter in the statement only once. Now, as you are doing this, the magic or the conscious creation of what you are doing is actually taking place while you create it. And then you're going to add energy to that later on through meditation, through concentration, through breathing techniques, raising energy. But you have to be aware and be concise and deliberate with every step you take, because these steps are being recorded within your subconscious mind as you do them. And your subconscious mind is holding on to them and isn't going to let them go. I'm going to create a sigil right here using these letters. I'm going to start with the I, and I'm going to place an I maybe down here. Now usually I would do this on a separate piece of paper. Actually, I'm going to digress a little bit and go get a separate piece. Okay, as you can tell, this is not a professional production. The reason you want a separate piece is because you do not want this to be consciously aware of the statement, so you don't want that statement to be on the same piece of paper as your sigil. I'm going to just start making some kind of an artistic design using the letters of the statement, and I'm going to start off with the first one. And I'm just going to put my I like this. Now it looks like an H. That's okay, because it is an I, and my subconscious mind remembers that. It knows it's not an H. This is an I. I cross the I off. Now I'm going to go through and cross all the I's off. I'm not going to use that letter again. You never use a letter twice. You don't need to. And you cross off all the I's, and as you do so, you're aware that there's an I in that word. There's an I in this word. There's an I in sleeping. I'm going to cross that off. Now I'm going to use an H. Now I'm going to put my H maybe like this here. So now I go through and I cross off all of the H's. Okay, I'm going to use, the next one is an A. I'm going to incorporate an A in here. And every letter is capital again. Every letter is capital. The reason being is because you want all the letters to be the same, basically. Now, you have this sigil. Now, consciously, it is like a puzzle. It's almost like a word puzzle. And one of the things about your subconscious mind that you need to keep in mind is your subconscious mind loves problems. It loves puzzles. And it will be working on this while you're consciously not even aware of it. In fact, after you use your sigil during a meditation or during a concentration or raising energy session, your subconscious mind, as you go consciously about your own business, is still going to be working on this at a different level and trying to decode which sigil this was. I'm going to stop for just a second and have a little chat about something else. Alright, to make this truly work for you, another thing that's very important that you do is, in actuality, you should probably make, I would say, at least 4 to 5 different sigils at the same time, with different things that you want to have manifested in your life. And the reason why is because as you put these sigils away for about a week, and you don't look at them, you don't think about them, you just, well, You try not to. But you put them away at least where you can't see them. And you mix your sigils up. You were going to find out that if you make some of your sigils look similar with just slight differences, you're consciously not going to remember which one was which. Now, you might remember the different statements you had written, but you do not know which sigil consciously was the one that was corresponding with that statement. So consciously you have just blocked off your conscious mind. Now your subconscious mind remembers every minute detail of every second of your day. So these sigils are still within their access. And even if they weren't, what they'll do, your subconscious mind will sit there and try to decode it until it figures out which one it is. So you can use a tool now. And one of the ways that you can use this is you pull it out a week later. And there are several ways, actually. I think the least effective way is to just maybe leave it out where you can see it. That works. But in order to make it really work, you need to add energy to it. As your subconscious mind thinks about it, and as you add energy to that, the energy will eventually condense in such a way that it's manifest in your life. So a good way to raise energy is to use concentration. Hopefully you have been on the side doing exercises that increase your concentration, maybe using candle meditations or such. But now you're going to use these skills with your sigil. You will sit and not consciously concentrate. You will try to clear your mind like you do during a concentration meditation. You try to clear your mind of all conscious thoughts and just look at the sigil. And while you're doing this, you can consciously think about raising your energy. That's okay. You might want to concentrate on your breathing, and that is what I do. I will exhale all my air, the air in my lungs. I will inhale and be aware of my breath. Deeply inhale. Now, as you're doing this, you're actually raising energy. Concentrate on raising your energy from your different chakras all the way up, and focusing your energy